Hey guys, I am back with the fourth time doing this video because I was just about to post it and it was really bad. Like I was just so I am here to talk about my schedule, even though I don't really want to talk about that, but because I have to get to bed. It is midnight and I'm waking up at 5 in the morning. And I still have to do stuff yet, so woohoo, that's the great thing about school. Gotta wake up early. Um, so the first semester I have study hall, first period, which is actually really good because if I gotta get work done, I gotta get work done. I have to get work done. It's not something that I don't want to, I'm not gonna avoid first period study hall because you have to get your work done, for high school, especially high school. And, there were at least 2 times in my freshman year when I didn't even get to get my work done because I would accidentally fall asleep because I was like, oh, yeah. So, that kind of thing. And, um, 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 um. Okay. And then second semester, first period, I have physical education, which I'm kind of mad. I'm not mad, but I'm not too excited for it because I have the guy teacher and he's kind of a little bit more rough on his students. And I have a feeling I'm going to get yelled at because the girl teacher surprisingly never yelled at me and I should have gotten yelled at. Like, I was wild in the locker room. Like, I was running, I was jumping up and down, running backwards, I was crawling on the floor, laying on the floor. I was being obnoxious in that locker room every single day after gym, except during volleyball. That was really bad. But other than that, yeah. And, I talked to her, I should say yesterday because it's after midnight, but I'm just going to say earlier today because I don't feel like saying it's already tomorrow because it's only after midnight. Wait, let me see something though. Yeah, I should say yesterday because it's actually August 23rd. But I talked to her at open house, and I asked her if she taught first period gym, because I don't even know why I asked that. I just did because I just felt awkward. And she said she didn't, and it was her planning period, so she's not teaching first period. And I told her I was afraid to have the guy teacher because I don't, want to get in trouble. And she said, and especially volleyball, I'm really bad when it comes to the volleyball thing. And she's like, well, just ask him to let you serve by yourself. Which, sorry, but I'm not gonna ask. I can't ask. I don't have the guts to. I mean, people, my dad isn't very happy that I'm like that, but it's just me. Then, yeah, and then, with the red wristband, not wristband, it's like a strap thing, and I wear it on my arm because I feel more comfortable. The girl gym teacher didn't yell at me, but I'm pretty sure that the guy teacher will, and I'm gonna be, like, yelled at so many times, get in trouble so many times. I'm gonna have a terrible, terrible, terrible life. Not life, but, sophomore year in gym, unless if it goes well. But with the pacer test and the jogging, it's gonna go bad. Because last time I jogged in gym, I was like dying. I was literally dying. And we found out that I had exercise-induced asthma, which I didn't think I had asthma, but my lungs were literally on fire. And it was terrible, and I was like, and I was dying, and I'm like, okay, I can't do this. And then volleyball is really bad. Then you have to do the serving test. I'm like, I can't do it. And then, oh yeah, that's what she asked me, she asked me, but she told me to ask him if I could do the serving test by myself. I can't do that. I'm sorry. You have no idea. And then we forgot the stupid slip for my inhaler, so now I can't carry my inhaler at the moment, but I don't need it until second semester. Anyway, art is second period, and I am really bad at art, and for those of you who have watched my drawing video, it's not good. Like, I can't draw anything. I'm gonna fail, and the highest grade I'll probably get is a C, but if I pass with a B, I'll be so happy. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be really bad at it, so yeah. And then after that, I have history, or US history actually, and honestly, I don't know, I'm okay with history, but you have to read the book a lot, and I think this teacher does the same thing where you have to do like outlines and all that, I don't know, but I'm not ready to do that again because outlines were okay, but it just took up way too much time because I would have like other homework assignments, and history was always the longest when it came to the outlines. I was like, are you serious? You know, so. And then you had to do the folder check. I'm like, okay. But, and then after history, I have Spanish, and that's the first time I'll have to go to my locker, or the second time actually. And, I am ready for Spanish, but I'm not ready for Spanish because when it comes to the final exams, I think you have to study for like 240 words or something like that, and I'm not, first of all, I can't even remember this stuff from Spanish 1. Like, I can remember, but I can't. And the only reason why I really passed it was because of the tests. You know, and I barely got called on because I wouldn't raise my hand because I honestly wouldn't know the answer to some stuff, and, you know, I'm like, I hesitate, you know, like, especially in physical education, I hesitate a lot, and I was so shocked I didn't get yelled at by the girl teacher, but I'll probably get yelled at by the guy one. I'm not ready to, but at least I got one of my friends in there with me. Same teacher, same period, same semester. Then I have biology, which I know you dissect a frog, which I'm like itsy bitsy about that because I don't know how I'm gonna like it. I don't know if it's gonna smell. I don't know if it's gonna be disgusting to me. I don't know how I'm gonna react to it. So I'm like, ee. And then you also do something with popcorn, which I have no idea what you do, but when I was a freshman, people were complaining about it because they said we do this stuff with the popcorn and then we can't even, what do you call it? Oh, and you have to clean up the mess, but they couldn't clean it up in time to get to their next class, then they were late, and then they got in trouble, and I'm like, why are teachers like that? Just give them a pass. So then after that I have lunch, in which I have more friends this lunch period, but I have to, you know, make everything all work out, and it's gonna drive me crazy. I thought that was thunder, and I got so scared because like the floor was vibrating, but here I think it was the air. Anyway, so then after biology, or no, sorry, after lunch I have geometry, which I'm not even gonna say my opinion on that because I don't really know how that works. And then after that I have English, which the teacher seems pretty funny, and he told me at the end of the year I'm probably gonna say, man, I had a weird teacher, he was a weird guy. But I don't care. If you're a weird teacher, I'm gonna like that. You know, the girl teacher who I had my freshman year, she said, yeah, you can laugh at me, I'm weird, but like, I don't care if you're weird. If you're weird, I'm gonna like you better. If you're not weird, then I was afraid of the girl, because the girl teacher was also my health teacher during my freshman year, and I was actually scared. I'm like, crap, is she gonna be one of those strict teachers like, get your work done or you're getting a detention? I'm fed up with this. You're not getting, you're getting this done. I don't give a crap. You're not doing it for homework. You are getting this done now. No, she was the nicest teacher I have ever had in my whole life. She even let me use her account one time. Not to to get nosy, but it was because my account was like, screw you. I even changed the password and everything. That computer hated me. In that health class, it hated me. But you know what? I don't care. So that's it for the schedule. And to my dream, the first part of my dream, we were in school, and it wasn't open house, but it was like just walking around the school, and whoever I was with, we both went into this room, and there was a hospital bed type thing. And when we went, it was like a window or something, or a door, or I don't even know, but we went out and there was a murderer in the school and we ran away. So then my dream moved on to where I was sitting at a picnic table, and I know my grandma was there and a few other people were there and one of my older cousins. And yesterday, today is Wednesday, Monday, I was with my another one of my older cousins, and her and I were, just hanging out, and that was when I was taking pictures of the solar eclipse, and I was, just being weird. And I ended up having a dream about that part because she caught my cousin, the older cousin, driving past, and I yelled his name, but his window was up, so he couldn't hear me. Duh. So I had a dream about it, and I said, I was calling your name and you didn't answer me, because your window was up and you couldn't hear me. And then he started rubbing my back, and I was like, okay, interesting dream. And then the dream after that, it was a short one again, and I was at my grandma's house with one of my older cousins and his friend, and we were in the back room, and I was standing sort of by the closet, and his friend, or my cousin's friend, wouldn't date me because I was too short. I don't even know why I had that dream. I mean, I was kind of thinking about being short and all that, but I grew a half-inch yesterday when I found out when I went to the doctors. We forgot to get my stupid asthma slip, but you know what? That's people for you. That you gotta forget something, and I don't really want to take it to school because I don't know if I'm going to hand it to them in the morning or if I'm going to hand it to them in the afternoon, because I don't want the lady to say, no, you're going to bring it in tomorrow morning and give it to the nurse. That is it. Get out of my office right now. No. Okay. But, no, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'd rather just have my dad bring it in and set it at that, but that apparently doesn't happen. So that was my dream, but then, I'm 5'2" now. Woohoo! I'm so happy. I want to be 5'3" though. That would make me a lot happier. And then this Friday, I am pretty sure I am getting my puppy, so I will be doing vlogs, and I doubt it'll be every day, but I do know that it'll either be exactly on Friday. I might take a video of us on the way up to get the puppy, and then on the way back, and holding the puppy and all that, and it'll be great. I can't wait, honestly. We just got her a harness today, a collar, and a dog bed, and then a cute dog dish. But I honestly cannot wait to, I might even take a video of me putting on her harness, and then taking her for a walk, those kind of vlogs, and being weird and playing with her, so that's it for the video, because it is now 20 minutes after midnight, and or I shouldn't say, and I have to charge my devices, and take tags off of the clothes that I'm going to be wearing tomorrow. You have no idea. I'm freaking out because I'm crap. My biggest problem is that I'll be out in the living room and stuff, so I'm gonna have to hide in my room during the morning and wait until And then I still have to put stuff in my book bag and still organize my supplies and, you know, do my locker stuff and everything. Hopefully this was at least a little enthusiastic, because literally the last 3 times I took this video, I was talking like I had nothing inside me. And I am taking my video in the living room right now, so it's a lot better, and I don't have to be as quiet because the TV and the fan is running, and then my dad's in his room with his fan running, so it's unlikely for him to hear me. And if he did or does, then I will be in a lot of trouble, because I'm only going to have most likely 5.5 hours to sleep. Maybe only 4. But, so I will catch you guys up possibly tomorrow, or I should say today, later today. And, goodbye and adios.